Hello, everybody, and welcome to Untethered Fridays. I am here, your host, Jennifer Sullivan, and I'm sorry that I'm late, pretty late, but, it is what it is. I apologize to anybody out there who's been waiting, which I don't think is anybody, but, you know how it is. So, Untethered Fridays, we have a topic of discussion every week that I come up with and then I discuss, and then later on, don't forget to tune into Untethered Talk with Robin Thomas at 2 o'clock. Because we will have some seriously interesting conversations there. Today, I think I really want to talk about the stigma of mental health, or mental not health, both for the society and individuals. So I'm not going to talk about that right now because we'll have a very avid discussion later on about it. So I wanted to talk a little bit about what did I want to talk about? I should keep a list. I wanted to talk a little bit about energy management. Let's just talk about that. So I'm not exactly sure. No, maybe that's a Robin Thomas topic. So let's talk about the usefulness of reframing. Let's discuss reframing because reframing is amazing. So as an example, I've been, I have a company and I'm being the boss, and I have gained some weight, huh? That's all I think. I'm starting to go back to the gym now, but that's a different video. We'll just do this. So, yeah. What was I about to say? So put together, right? That doesn't go on that finger. The importance of, what did I just say? Oh, reframing things. Big deal. It's a big deal. For example, I've been doing the business thing and I've been kind of freaking out, to be quite honest with you, about the fact that we're behind. I mean, we are behind on a lot of things. And in the project management platform that we use, there's lots of overdue tasks, or there were lots of overdue tasks, and the whole thing had me tense and on edge and really just avoiding things because it was so tiring and so upsetting and stuff. So the other night I just went through and I updated it all the tasks to reflect okay, no, I mean, they didn't happen when they were supposed to. I'm going to make them happen now in this time. And it's really just, it's a reframe of this, because you gotta, energy management, right? Bring it down now. I feel it's a very good thing to examine the way you look at things that are bothering you, and, see if there's a different way to think about them. That's still true. It's not that you're lying to yourself or anyone else, but there's always different ways of thinking about things, or different things you can do. So like me, I'm behind and there's nothing I can do about that now. It happened. It's the past. Right now we can just do our best going forward, right? So I made plans and schedules and things like that will move us forward. So what I am going to suggest, I don't know that I'm just gonna tell you what I do and how I find it useful and discuss that kind of idea. I have spa music on. You might hear it right now. It's vibrations. I'm using vibrations to soothe me or inspire creativity or healing or whatever the case may be. You can find them pretty easily on like iTunes. I'm sure you can find another, whatever your platform is that you use, but I use iTunes. So I think a good way to deal with anxiety is to reframe. No, I mean, there are good reframes and bad reframes, right? Well, no, it's not. That's not true. It's always, not always a good idea, but like you can always reframe things to reflect the truth. And sometimes you don't want to see that truth. But sometimes it's also really useful. Like I just have, because I did this, I have so much more energy and joy and happiness towards my company now, like excitement, as opposed to like just being so stressed out and so freaking out about everything. So, sorry, I obviously did not prepare today. Drink some water. Yeah. So maybe if you're finding yourself in a rut or afraid to approach certain things, you might want to try reframing it and finding the way in which you can go forward joyfully, rather than staying stuck, because staying stuck sucks. And maybe that's what we should be talking about, staying stuck versus getting out of staying stuck. I don't know, maybe that's a topic. Obviously I have not thought about doing this today, what I was going to talk about. Okay, I think that's it for Untethered Fridays. I'm going to come back in a minute and just discuss stuff. That's awesome. So that's what's going to happen now. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope this was somewhat useful. I don't know if you found it useful, but you know, whatever. I am grateful for just the idea, the fact that I have this to use to get out to you all and share my thoughts. So I'm going to remind you all that you can always choose to have a grateful